Hey everyone, part two a little bit from the rant I made, but also just in general, the goaltending. Frank Saravelli wrote an article, let's talk about it. So just quickly, goalie options. I talked about the big names, I talked about the low risk names, but let's talk about Frank Saravelli's realistic list here. James Reimer, the Red Wings have two guys in the pipes right now with Husso and Lyons, so they look at Reimer as a situation where he's their insurance marker. Maybe the Oilers take advantage of that. They'll still probably have to pay I would say a solid draft pick to get the guy, but Reimer could be a guy that changes things again. Just a different look. Mackenzie Blackwood would be the really interesting one. I don't know if the Sharks will be, too eager to help out the Edmonton Oilers. And at the same time, I just talked about the Red Wings. Would the Red Wings be too eager to help out their former GM? How do they view Ken Holland? So I think there's just different ways to look at that. I do think Montreal, when you're talking about Jake Allen, Caden Primo, Sam Montembeault, I really think those three guys could be an option, or like one of those three guys could be an option for Edmonton, and they were reported to be scouting the Habs. So Vejmelka is another interesting one, but again, Arizona, they've been pretty decent at times, and if they think Connor Ingram is ready to take the reins, then maybe Vejmelka could be a target for Edmonton. And again, the Oilers will have to give up some good picks there. Number 5, Carter Hart. I think it's unlikely, but I've talked about it because I think it's a true fit. I think it's a fit that's not just now and 2 years from now. I really think if you're really trying to get the best out of Connor McDavid's career, the best out of Leon Draisaitl's career, I think a guy like Carter Hart down the line. Again, he's only 25. People forget. I really think goaltending only turned it on now. And he's repping a 919 save percentage, and a big reason why the Flyers are relevant right now. So obviously there's other reasons, but Carter Hart's having a great start to the year, and I expected at the second half of his 20s, he was going to get there. So we'll see who the Oilers target. I've talked about other names across the league, so go check out my other videos. But it's just going to be interesting to keep talking about Edmonton and their goaltending. So we can look at cap friendly just for fun if we want here at the end, just for shits and gigs at the end of the video. But you just know none of them are going to be realistic. If I refresh here with the Oilers fans, I wonder. Maybe they're not on cap friendly yet, but you're already seeing this title. One of the two has to go. I'm pretty sure that was posted during the game. Weird shakeup. Let's see. So Jake Allen to Edmonton. Okay, so that ain't happening. Oh my God. See, this is coming from Oilers fans. You guys got to chill it. If you're getting Jake Allen retained like that and you're dumping Jack Campbell, you got to give up more than just a second. There's got to be either a first in there or a second and a prospect or two. Campbell's contract is brutal as it stands right now. And Jake Allen and Josh Aaron, that's not happening. But I could see a scenario where Montreal took the Campbell contract. I actually could see a scenario like that. But again, Edmonton would have to attach either a couple seconds, a first. I'm not saying both. Either 2 seconds, a first, either or a second and a prospect. Look what Zach Kassian... look what it took to dump Zach Kassian in Arizona. I'm pretty sure Edmonton gave up, a second and a third round pick? That's Zach Kassian for 1 year left. Jack Campbell's got a few years left. You're having to attach at least a first or the equivalent of that. So, like I said, 2 seconds or prospects. So, it's going to be crazy. I'll look at 2 more just for fun here. Fix it. Let's see. San Jose, dump Jack Campbell, and acquire Logan Thompson from Vegas. Again, Vegas is not going to help Edmonton, folks. That is not going to happen. But that's a crazy offer to give up. Borgo a first and second. I don't think any Oilers fan is going to want to do that. But at the same time, you look both ways. I don't think Vegas is going to want to help Edmonton. I don't think Edmonton is doing that because that's a lot to give up. But you know what? If Logan Thompson actually was a solution, giving up 2 first-round picks like that is crazy to make all this happen. I just don't see something like that happening either on both sides. All right, last one. So... you get Montembeault, Matheson, and Armia. Montreal dumps Armia. And then you send Evan Bouchard to Montreal. The Habs probably have some interest in that. I don't think they include Matheson, though. So I would say take Matheson and Bouchard out of this deal. And I could see structure like that. Upgrade it to maybe a condition or, maybe 2 seconds. 2 seconds, Montreal takes the Campbell contract and gets Xavier Borgo. And then Oilers get Montembeault and a depth forward, maybe. I could see something like that. Again, it's a lot to give up, but if you're dumping the Jack Campbell contract, attaching a second and Borgo, I think is honestly probably worth it because it's just a brutal mistake Edmonton made It creates your cap space, and you could actually acquire someone at the deadline if you can turn the season around. Again, I don't think a guy like Montembeault is necessarily like the direct solution here, but options. Anyways, actually, Flyers. What is this, Carter Hart? Interesting. 2 firsts to dump the Campbell contract, and Flyers get Broberg, Fogle. Oilers get Hart and Walker. I actually think this is probably the best one yet. I don't know if the Oilers want to give their 2024 first round pick, though. It's so risky. Like, if they get Hart and don't turn the season around, that could be like a top 10 pick. So I would say 2025 first round pick, 2026 second round pick, Broberg. I think that's a good package for Hart, and then the Flyers have to take back Campbell. So I'd say something like that. Give me your thoughts, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, notification bell. And yeah, I know this video went a little longer, but they got to make a move. So talk soon. Peace.